strictly from a fashion rules standpoint, being proper, is it ever really acceptable or appropriate to wear a more earth tone tartan, shades of brown and tan, like a weather tartan?
Yeah.
For formal dress, such as black tie or Prince Charlie level occasions? Is it wrong to wear a weathered or muted tartan for a formal occasion, or should you restrict yourself only to modern or ancient?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. It's kind of the definition, for lack of a better term, for whether an outfit is formal, semi-formal, smart day wear, whatever, is more in the accessories and the style of jacket, the style of neckwear, that kind of thing, than it is the tartan itself. The tartan kind of stands out on its own. So yeah, an easy answer, no. It's when for my wedding tartan, which I talk about all the time, so I apologize if you've heard it before. I wore the Scott Green weathered tartan for my wedding, and I didn't feel weird. I don't look back on the photos 10 years later and say, ooh, I wish I would have done something different. No, I love the tartan. I still love the tartan. I think it's a beautiful tartan. So the tartan itself does not define formal or smart day wear or whatever. It's the accoutrement, if you will, that defines whether you're being formal or casual.
I think the question makes me think that maybe, and I'm not going to put words in his mouth, but I think it begs that a lot of people think that there is a difference between a modern tartan, modern palette tartan, an ancient palette tartan, etc., and that the anything other than the modern palette is some kind of a variant which is less official, less historic, or less approved of. It's not the same heraldic symbol of the clan the way the pure tartan is, the pure tartan. So I think that's maybe what was going through the back of his mind, that, are you actually representing your clan properly if you have a weathered tartan? You're supposed to be hunting in that. How could you wear that to the ball? I think some people, gotcha. Some people have that kind of misconception. It's not the case. But I think I could see where people would get that feeling. You know what I mean?
Misleading. Yeah. Same like hunting tartan versus dress tartan or red. It can be, the text we use, the verbiage we use can be a little bit misleading, not on purpose. We're not trying to mislead people, but the hunting tartan doesn't mean that you can't wear it for formal events. Look at, Sean Connery. He wears McLean hunting for all his stuff, including, being knighted. So it's not that it's inappropriate or less appropriate or whatever, whether it's a color palette, whether it's hunting versus dress. It's the accoutrement that you're wearing with the kilt that define the outfit.
Yeah. Conversely, you can come up with some extremely elegant and more refined looks using those other forms of the tartan. A modern palette tartan is almost de facto a lot of time going to be in your face. It's going to be very bold, and you're going to be more drawn to having things like, for instance, a skin dew with a bright jewel in the pommel. It's just kind of like, it's bold. Whereas a weather tartan, like my boss used for his wedding. Did he mention he used a weather tartan for his wedding? I think he might have.
Me? I think I mentioned it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, probably good that you did. You can get into subtleties with those, where you can actually you can play off of things like the pewter tones and the fur in the sporran and stuff like that, and you can actually build a really elegant and sophisticated look. So follow your bliss and use whichever tartan you love. If you own one kilt only, don't worry about restricting it to only certain occasions. Use the kilt, no matter what.
The only part I would take minor issue with on what you just said is the boldness of it. If it's a red tartan, then yes.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to hear more about my wedding tartan? Subscribe and I'll tell you every single day. For more videos on hints and tips and tricks on doing Highland wear right, check out these videos over here.